Hey, did it again. Alright, yeah. Hello, this is Nintendo 14, playthrough on Donkey Kong 64, part 24 in the last part. We played as Donkey Kong, lighted up the lighthouse, and got a ship, which is apparently really important for what Chunky Kong's got to do. In this part, we're going to be doing just that. Now, right off the bat, let's go ahead and collect the last few things that Chunky Kong has in this area, such as all these bananas all over here. Amazing, shall we say. Another pack right there, all these... The barrels, as always. Yeah, more bananas. Now we can finally get in this area. Primate Punch that right away. In only like less than a minute in this part, we got our first gold banana. As for the next stuff, I didn't notice here. Right there, if you need to, you can actually replenish your music energy if you need to. And in this chest to the left, you Primate Punch that, and you got a banana fairy, which I want to get. Just like that. Alright, good. No squirming, no moving around, just a quick, simple picture. And just like that, we get our stuff replenished, as if we're going to need it, because once I end this video, I'm just going to power off my N64, and then all that's just gone for waste. I just ran through that room. Whoops. Now, I believe there's one more thing you could get for Chunky Kong, since we already got the Primate Punch thing for Lanky Kong, all the way in the very first part in this area. There's one last thing we could get for Chunky. It involves going to the top right here, and there's actually a set of bananas for Chunky towards this Choff and Scott portal. So we'll be able to get this. I think I'll just get this out the way for right now, just to eliminate any worries whatsoever. And now let's just go ahead and go to the Lighthouse, or Snipes HQ, which is really close to that actually. Still dark from after lighting up the Lighthouse. It's gonna be like that. Unfortunately, this is gonna be like this forever. Ever since, or as soon as you activate the lighthouse, it will be dark like this. There's no way to change that. So, sad face in case if you like the lighter part of this lighthouse. But that's just what we're gonna have to deal with. Now, as for this gold banana, I think we can get this right out the way for Chunky Kong right now. It involves getting on top of one of these pedestals. Make sure the camera is situated so you can actually see it. But you want to make sure you want to have the ship right pretty close to where you're standing right now. And you actually, by doing that, you can actually get aboard the ship, because there is one thing you can do with Chunky Kong that involves going onto the ship, and I think I can make my move right there. Come on. Make all that. Just like that. Really simple. Nope. Don't climb that, because I could risk us falling off for some reason. And it just sounds like it could happen. It was simian slam this back part, and you're brought to this room here. You're inside the ship, and holy bananas! You got all this stuff, all these cannonballs. You just get out of there, or maybe you actually jump right through there a little bit, or just make use of her invincibility frame. Sure. All right, Primate Punch that, and we get this. Now I think while we're going through this, I know I should have mentioned this like last part, but right now I'm starting Mario Kart 8, just like with Mega Man X, in terms of like when I'm gonna be updating. It won't be as frequent as Donkey Kong 64. I did say I was only gonna go for like a little bit, maybe like one part every weekend or so. And now that we just did that, apparently we just lowered something, just made everything just all wobbly, and now we're just like. We're like, now it feels like Conker's bad for today. We didn't get drunk off all that, apparently. Nope. Yep. Chunky just a little bit woozy after all that. And by doing all that, you have to walk all the way out here with the controls inverted, and just this really trippy camera view. I think, alright, the best way to just go about this, maybe, okay, just get blown, sure. What's the point of all these cannonballs right here? Nope. Just don't mind me. Nope. Okay. I guess I'm gonna need a tag barrel refuel with all this. Alright, gone. I guess we can't run with this, but that's not strangely over. We already got 2 of the gold bananas for Chunky Kong. I think the next thing we could possibly do is, I think I would check underwater, but I think I'll check that later on. Instead, what we could do is, if I can see it, because it's so dark to see, there is a, or if you recall, there is a triangle that you can play your music on, or triangle pad that you can play your music on. It's actually at that little cave area near the class plat, and I can't even see it because of how dark. I saw how dark this screen is, even though I adjusted the settings. But you know, maybe it's because I'm like so far away from it. I'm pretty sure I have the water level still raised. Let me actually see. I need to. Come on, it's somewhere. Okay, it's right there. And lo and behold, now I need the water down. Oh, just more inconveniences. So I guess this isn't that bad because we're right here. Can I swim a bit faster, please? I wish it was a bit closer, but alright. We'll just have to make do with our losses here. Lower down the water pressure. Water level, not pressure. Alright, now we could just finally get over here. I guess we could take this guy down if we need to. Just like that. Just like Falcon Punch. Yeah. Oh, no. Ow. Dang it. Sometimes he'll beat us to that. Alright, enough shenanigans. Triangle time. Second favorite music still. Really enjoy it. But after all the struggles, this really is sure was a challenge, just a battle to throughout all this. But all right, now we're given a minute, just like with the others. But now we gotta like book it here, because now there's not much time. I think here's what I'll do. This might take a bit more time, but I'm gonna try and go for it. It involves raising the water. Come on, do that. Yep. And we have to teleport all the way to the 5, which I think might be our best shot, since the fact that I can barely see thanks to the lighthouse being so dark. Go to number 5 just like that. Okay. 30 seconds to do this. I think we got plenty of time. Thanks to this other side being completely lighted up. I mean, it's not affected by the lighthouse being dark, so thank goodness for that. And luckily, this spot is a lot easier to figure out because it opens up the one cage that isn't closed. Where is it? Is it on the side? I believe so. I can't even see this either. Where is that? Don't tell me I'm gonna miss it because I can't even see underwater. Wait, no, it's right there. I see it. Come on. Get in. Okay, good. Can't believe I almost screwed that up. Alright. So, alright, we got some stuff right here. Kind of weird for Chunky Kong to have in an underwater section. I mean, Chunky Kong's supposed to be smashing things, not swimming. Chunky Kong doesn't swim. I guess he could swim, but no, this isn't what Chunky Kong does for a living. Anyways, a challenge barrel as always. I believe 4 out of the 5 bananas that you get in the sunken ships, they involve challenge barrels, and this is what we gotta do it. Just another repetitive thing. Only 3 hits, sorry. But I believe this time things will go a bit faster. So I just wait for the bananas. Never that tough. Okay. Always the case. But still, these minigames can be really repetitive, and they just get unnecessarily difficult each time. I just gotta really pick it up here. Yep. Okay, get this on the first try. Come on. Oh, no, I guess I can't. Ah, that's okay. 20 seconds. I can just not choke, whatever. And too early. Come on. Okay, I got a break there. As soon as I say that I was gonna get it, nope. Just kick myself or jinxing myself. Should just do that. Yeah. Alright, much easier. Didn't even miss it the second time, but you know, can't always get on the first try. I mean, especially if you haven't done it in a little bit. Or just like in a couple days, I guess. Okay, thankfully for that gold banana, we just got full health, sure. I guess I gotta stay true to Super Mario 64, where you replenish health when you get a star, I believe. But that's always nice, okay. Already, just a good chunk right there. I think, just before I forget, let's go ahead and take care of these bananas that are underwater here for Chunky Kong. I believe it's this hole right here. Yes, it is. Now I can finally get this. Don't worry about it. I got it just like that. And I believe the next set of bananas for Chunky Kong involves going over to the other number 2 banana port. And there's actually 2 right here. There's one banana pack. And this isn't the right area. Whoops. It's actually went over. But there's one 5-pack of bananas for Chunky Kong and one balloon. It's actually kind of difficult to see, but if you have good eyes, make sure you don't. You have to long jump off because you don't want to stand on the banana pad. So that'll force you to teleport. We don't want to do that. I actually have to look for it if it's actually here. Balloon. You're here. Somewhere. Come on. Unless if it's only here because of the water pressure. So in case if you don't see it, then chances are you have to change the water level. So let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Now we got the water pressure raised. Let's see if we can find that balloon. I know it's here. Come on, don't play games with me. I've seen that balloon somewhere before. It's there whenever it feels like it. Maybe you have to like jump into the water. Maybe it'll actually show in this vicinity. No, anywhere, please. It's here. There it is. Now it finally shows up when it feels like it. All right. It's all about like depth perception with this game. Sometimes you'll see things, and other times you won't. And actually, you have to like go out that far just to see it. So in case if you don't really see it, that's what you got to do. Actually, just shoot a little bit. It's just in the center to kind of cheat the thing, but nonetheless, that's all you really got to do. And actually, there's another set of bananas for Chunky Kong. I'll actually have to go back to the lighthouse for this one. It's a trail of bananas. It's actually it's right under the lighthouse. So let me take the time and actually get that one real quick, and we're going to go over to the last of. It's a triangle or another one. I don't know. Let me check my bananas here real quick. All right. Actually, we got one more gold banana. I'll also go for another one. You can also go for the Casplat. We'll go for that next, and then we'll save the more infamous, or one gold banana that I'm not looking forward to after this. Let's just go ahead and get these little bananas. Make sure we get these out. Good thing they're green though, and all non-ripe. I mean, the green bananas are the color that indicate don't eat these bananas yet. Make sure they're yellow because that's the healthy color. These are just like newly made batches of bananas. Alright, can I get this? I can't even see the camera because of the camera. So this should clock in about 80 bananas right here. And then that'll put us at a number where I can just manage, because I can remember exactly where the last 20 bananas are, which are both balloons. So let's just go ahead and go back to the surface here. Let's go for that cast splash, shall we? So go to number 5. And then it's actually where we got all those music pads. I don't believe there's one for Chunky Kong in this area, because his is pretty special, which is in another area. So at long last, let's take down this last cast splat with Chunky's name on it. Get on this little battle arena right here. Jump. And just take this guy down. Alright. You get a little falcon punch. Nope. I'll just screw it up. Alright. I don't want to use my music on this guy. I know I could beat this guy with my bare fists. Alright. Finish him off. Yeah. Alright, there you go. Now that's just ridiculously over. Get this balloon and we'll be on our way here. Alright, now this next balloon I think I'll actually cut, because the next... Did I say balloon? I said the next banana for this area, it's actually really close to the start. If you remember, if you got Lanky's blueprint or a set of Tiny's bananas, then that's exactly where it is. So I'll actually, I don't have to do any of that. I don't have to cut or anything. I'm actually going to save myself some work here. I can just exit level, go right back in, and we'll be just right there. In fact, maybe I'll actually have to cut in order to get the right attempt at this, because this is actually one of the more difficult gold bananas to get in the Gloomy Galleon, because of a certain factor. It doesn't involve anything really difficult, like a really difficult enemy, but instead more like precision. Here's that cannon right there. There's that cast splat, by the way. The cannon, or Lanky's blueprint. We got this boulder right here. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah. Press B to pick it up, and why we didn't zoomed in, I don't know. We got that cast splat. Get rid of that cast splat by. Okay, don't. I knew that would work. You could just do this if you want. You just pick up the boulder and you can just kill that guy. if you want with the cannonball. It's awesome, I know. I wish it could happen with other Kongs, but also, what is that? You can also press the Z button to put it down. But let's get that other balloon just to be on this, that other balloon, because that's also a Chunky Kong. Let's just get that out the way, and just put this cannonball in the cannon. We'll have to shoot these targets. Now this could be pretty ridiculous, thanks to the amount of ammo, and not just ammo, but you also got the time limit that's to take it down. And there's three targets you have to hit in just like a short period of time. You really gotta take the trajectory and know the time for this thing running. So you just really gotta pay attention here. You're only allowed to miss like 3 times, I believe, and make sure you get this all within the time limit. We can get that. Oh, okay, nice. Wow, I'm surprised. I thought this might take me like multiple tries, but luckily it didn't. Yes. All right. Gasblat move. You know what? Screw you, Gasblat. You don't have to like laugh at me for failing. You know what? Just screw you. I did it. Did it on first try. All right. Go banana. 4-4. 5 4s. We're good. Last thing left to do. Go to the Trophoscope portal and get our next boss key. So I'm gonna use the one by Cranky's lab. Actually, let's just take the long walk there and just reflect on, maybe reflect on the Gloomy Galleon. I guess if you really don't mind the swimming controls in this game, then I guess the Gloomy Galleon might not give you that much trouble. But also, I think I'll actually go there with Lanky Kong, because I don't want to deal with actually with Diddy Kong, because I don't really feel like just dealing with Chunky Kong's recoil, whatever, when he lands from a cannon. I think that just wastes a bit more, it kind of wastes some unnecessary time. But here's the Trophoscope portal I can enter. There's plenty of other Trophoscope portals you can enter in this area, but I think I usually go into this one, preferably. So here we are. Yeah, like I said, the Gloomy Galleon. Really frustrating, say if you have dark TVs, but just go ahead and give them the bananas. By far, I think Gloomy Galleon, this is a really frustrating area because of the swimming factors, you know, the camera and just the swimming controls, and maybe some dark areas that you just can barely see. I don't know if it's just me or not, but it's just really hard to see in dark areas. That's where we just mainly struggled here. I think we'll actually, why not give Tiny Kong the bananas? I think we had Chunky Kong give some bananas, but yeah, just do it on the safe side. Why not? Actually, this requires you to have like 100% for 2 Kongs and half or 50% for another Kong. But later on, the banana requirements are going to be a lot higher, so that means you're going to have to force to spend a lot more time in these areas. So you got that to deal with. But since the count never goes over 500, which is the amount of bananas that you need, or the amount of bananas you can possibly collect in one area, so we're good there. Just give the last 50. Okay, give the last 50 to this hippo. It just gets big after eating bananas. I mean, it's the pig. Even though the pig is to the left, it's just a hippo that is being like a pig. Alright. This is that lovely theme that plays whenever you like do it. The spinning rotation of the base. Whatever mechanically does that, I guess we'll never know, but... Alright, doorway to our 4th boss. This time it's for Lanky Kong. Kinda weird because chronologically, Lanky Kong is the 3rd Kong that you're supposed to be getting, but apparently he gets the 4th boss, so that's gonna be it. Tune next time for part 25, as we're going to be entering this door with Lanky Kong. So till then, see you guys later.